following video contains themes and depictions of self-harm and depression. If you are experiencing anything similar, please reach out and get help. There is a link in the description. I cannot stress enough that everyone watching matters, both to us here on the channel and to the people in your life. We care about you. Thank you for watching, and welcome to the Literature Club.
It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much.
A little too much.
Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Yes, you read her.
Yes, I read her.
Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend more time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival.
Natsuki.
Oh my gosh.
She said that girl's annoying, but knowing Monica,
she could make a cookie.
I'm sure the event will be great too. Star Wars transition.
Basketball! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing her booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. Excuse me. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy, the baka.
The debacle.
Tabaka, you'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday.
Yeah, old habits are hard to shake, my guy.
And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her.
Okay, some growth.
I only said it because of the way I'm used to thinking.
In acknowledgement.
But,
We're doing so well.
however, maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her basketball. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now?
Couple of kooks.
I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Yeah, that's kind of cryptic in the wording, isn't it?
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poems is neatly printed out on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
That's me.
That's you.
Get out of my head.
Feel
Get out
free-
of my
feel-
head.
feel
Get
free
out
to
of my head.
improvise,
Get out of my
paraphrase.
head. Get out of Get out of my head.
Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. A mosh pit.
Basketball? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door to let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend shouldn't do, is it? In any case, it just feels right. It feels nice.
Nice.
Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? What you got, Baka? There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. So,
Whoa!
Oh no. Oh no.
Whoa! An exception has occurred? What the f is this?
uh-oh. What the hell?
Dude,
Uh-oh.
she hung herself?
Uh-oh. What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? What am I fighting for? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Why did I confess to her? And make her feelings even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different.
Oh.
I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she's needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
Shutting down.
End.
What?
Oh, Team Salvato.
I know, right? Serenity Forge. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Bum, bum, bum.
All right, guys. Welcome to Game Bang. This is the first episode of Doki Doki Literature Club.
What?
Yeah,
Let's
I know.
begin.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children.
Hey, we'll just say that that's Kapla.
Kapla.
Well, it's like Klingon. Kapla.
You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep. Excuse me, more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase me after this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and like, Complot, catch up to me. It's an ordinary day at school like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone.
Always.
I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's
hentai.
always, you know it. There's always in the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my bags, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for for motivation. An ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with.
Yeah, I just don't
Great
feel.
take, Adam.
I just don't feel like hanging with anyone.
I know, right? I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Bifkaball?
Monica.
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, beautiful, smart.
Perfect, babe.
Just absolutely gorgeous. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come...
Don't finish that thought, Bifkaball.
What did you come? What did you come
What
in
did you?
here?
What did you come?
How can
Where'd
she
you
slap?
come?
How can she slap?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah.
What a f***ing loser. Everyone hates quitters.
All right, jeez.
To be
Mother raised
honest,
you wrong.
that's pretty rude, and I don't have a positive look on you because of it. And I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one.
A literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members you got so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really? I was stretching and the mic was very far away from me.
Yeah, it was 20 miles away.
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Is that a girl?
You okay?
Right?
I used to know a girl. It's shutting down. Reset.
Hey, Bifkaball? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Please?
well, I guess I have no reason to refuse.
Yay.
Besides,
Oh,
okay,
sorry.
just skip my line.
Trying to get to the tasty bits.
Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Haha, awesome! You're really sweet, Bifketball. You know that?
It's nothing really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important.
Next time on Game Bang.
It just feels right. It feels nice.
Nice.
Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? What you got, Baka? There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. So,
Whoa!
Oh no. Oh no.
Whoa!